What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then I will show you an amazing news regarding the Mullen Automotive and MAEO LLC of Lawrence Hodge. I will show you their relationships and potential outcome from this partnership. I will show you even more evidence. What should you do in order to do proper due diligence on this asset? So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video just 2 days ago when this asset hit the 60 cents price point somewhere here, and since then it established new all-time lows for 2 times in a row. And I have to say that in general this price action is not a healthy one, and the only reason why we can see this massive drop in its price is the consistent dilution of existing shareholders and a lack of news that fundamentally might drive its price higher. That is why it is very risky to make any investments in this asset, and very risky to even trade this asset if you don't know how to properly manage your risks. And guys, I didn't want to do another video regarding Mullen, but this tweet changed my mind. Let me show it to you. It was made by Financial Journey by Cal, and 15 hours ago he published this. Looks like Lawrence and Mullen are continuing to work on the deal. And immediately I started to looking for the news that might be the driver of this asset, and I didn't find any on their press release section. I found some tweets that was made by David Mishry, basically that was retweeted by David Mishry, and that was made by Mullen Automotive. And the main update was made from Lawrence Hodge's Facebook account. He wrote, let me show you right here, that he wrote 14 hours ago, Mullen and I are gonna work out our deal. Any further comments and details will come from Mullen. Be blessed everyone, I have a lot on my plate. And just right after that, Cal from Financial Journey YouTube channel made this video, and it is an interview of Lawrence Hodge, and even Cal, the person who is consistently shilling this stock, found out that Lawrence made a misleading statement in this interview. He stated that his invention, his magical black box, was already tested by EPA. But then Cal called to EPA office and they didn't confirm this information. This means Lawrence is still lying to his clients, lying to the Mullen shareholders. And I have to say that it is very important to do proper due diligence. And let me show you what one of my viewers wrote on my comment section to my previous video. Anti-Me wrote this 1 day ago, right after David Mishry made his statements to Cal, to Financial Journey YouTube channel, where he told a lot about the bright future of Mullen Automotive. But Anti-Me wrote this: how can retail trust DM so fast? Just because he finally spoke? Don't you think he planned this move to perfection? This is his master plan to finally win over retail and dilute till 5 billion shares again and do a second reverse split. 1. Did you forget it was DM who took loans from that spiral loan sharks? 2. Did you forget it was him who diluted to 5 billion shares? 3. Did you forget it was him who took all the free bonuses for failed pilots, useless tech and milestones? Did you forget he lied many times and did a reverse split not giving any chance, shorted his own company and sold his free shares and gifted it as well? 5. Did you forget he was the only one go into partnership with Lawrence and never met face to face with him? 6. He allowed Lawrence to pump up fake EMM box and could have first vetted the tech before forming the LLC, but he didn't, because all he wanted was to pump Mullen and trick retail. 7. He would have made a statement much in advance saying the tech is not proven but choose to be silent. 8. He kept quiet about the fake Saudi deal and allowed the pump. 9. Now, because the lie is being exposed, he is acting like he never knew all of this, and it's now only Lawrence's fault. Wake up, he's trying to be a hero and now gain all of your trust. Don't trust him. Lawrence was a fall guy and distraction. David used Lawrence to pump the stock while he continued to dilute and destroy retail. This is not the M of DM master plan. Part 2 is now. Guessed it, anyone? Use financial journey as the next scapegoat to indirectly get retail to regain trust in him and pop some more updates, fake deals and pilot programs, Chinese batteries, and dilute more, ending with shareholders' approval for second reverse split. And let me remind you that this statement anti-me made before this announcement that was made by Financial Journey that basically MAEO will continue to deal with Mullen Automotive. And how wise this prediction was, definitely he was 100% correct. And let me show you that if you want to know more about the background of this deal, I highly recommend you to follow Richard Hoffman, and he made a second video regarding Mullen, and his video is titled Mullen, Securities Fraud and Contract Breach, and he describes this situation from the legal standpoint, and I have to say that he is a very knowledgeable person and he knows what he is talking about. And definitely, I highly recommend you to watch this entire video that is less than 9 minutes long, and there you can find how many discrepancies are there in these statements and in the contract itself. On top of that, if you want to know more about David Michery background, just use this link. On every one of my videos you can find this link, hindenburgresearch.com/Mullen. And you probably know that last year Hindenburg Research made a research on made this statement, and they've done very good due diligence. And let me show you just several bullets about David Michery. Mullen's founder, chairman, and CEO David Michery led 5 failed penny stock companies prior to Mullen. 2 had their securities registration revoked by the SEC, 2 terminated their securities registrations, and the last one merged with a speculative gold mining company. So, exactly the case of Mullen Automotive, and he intentionally did exactly the same. Next one. Michery merged one of his prior entities as a part of a 3-way deal with an individual who was later charged with the criminal securities fraud and sentenced to 30 years in prison. Prosecutors alleged that the merger deal involving Michery's prior company was part of the scheme. So don't you think it is quite familiar situation with Lawrence right now? I think we have 100% match. So, another bullet point. Michery lists no educational background in his Mullen biography. Contrary to other top electric vehicle executives that have engineering and manufacturing backgrounds, Michery's past work experience was largely to the entertainment industry. And I have to say that you can read the entire report that was made by Hindenburg Research and make your own conclusion. But you can prove every single word of these statements with this link. And definitely it's worth your attention. And guys, don't get me wrong. I don't have any position on Mullen. I don't want to brag that my technical analysis or fundamental analysis is 100% correct. No, I just want to preserve your capital, because if you invest in this company, you will lose your money. And this company is a fraudulent company. It is a wannabe NEV manufacturer company, but in reality, it is nothing else but buy and sell Chinese vehicles company that cannot even sell any of them because they don't have an EPA certification. And here you can also see this statement that Mullen has other major production hurdles. The company has no EPA certificates for its vans, nor any vehicle, a requirement to sell vehicles in the United States that often takes 12 to 18 months. And let me show you that this video regarding their exhibition and regarding their vehicles that was driven on the public roads is nothing else but just, let me show you in details. There is a police vehicle behind the truck, and let me show you somewhere here. you can find it by yourself. Basically, it is not a street legal vehicles. That is why on each and every video you will not find any other cars. But if you can see it, you will find the police vehicle behind this truck, and that is showing the exact problem of these vehicles, that they don't have EPA certification. On top of that, guys, you might ask why I'm doing videos regarding Mullen. I want to preserve your capital, because for now a lot of people lost their money, and if you want to invest just to gain some capitals, don't use this stock, because in general, let's switch to 4 hours time frame. In general, trend is your friend, and from the beginning of the year, this asset lost more than 95% of its value to the current date. And if you want to invest in a US manufacturer company, Mullen is not your choice, because all of their vehicles was produced in China, and it is leftovers from their recent acquisitions. If you want to invest in US companies, just invest in Ford or General Motors or Lucid or Tesla. And this will give you more chances to win more money on the longer period of time. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the